Phil, a 2-1 win away to Bromley. What are your thoughts after that one?
Obviously pleased. It's a difficult place to come. They're a good side, we know that. Obviously the pitch is a factor, but I'm very proud of the fact that we've come to 3 4G pitches this year and taken 9 points. And today was probably the toughest of those games on paper, but we've come through it unscathed with a great victory.
So on the goals, after a goalless first half, chances from, first of all, Paul Mullin scoring the back post from the cross, and then from the throw-in as well, which is like something we've been working on.
Yeah, I thought first half we had a few good moments as well, and for the first 25 minutes I thought we controlled it, and I was pleased how we played. They came into it a little bit towards the back end of the first half, but second half I felt the chances would come. Moses had a great chance in the middle of the goal, the keeper's made a good save, and then getting that first goal is always important in any game, and obviously Tozer's long throw, it's part of our armoury. And we've managed to get the second with that. Shame that they got one back. It looked offside from where we were, but the lads dug deep again. And yeah, listen, it's always a hard place to come here, and I've got a lot of respect for Andy Woodman and his team. They're a good side, and but yeah, it's another good step in the right direction for us.
You mentioned it being a tough place to come. We've had it before you came here, and when you were here as well, we had the tough goalless draw last season. What is it that makes this place, other than the pitch, and is it just the pitch, or is it a combination of everything that makes it so tough?
I think the pitch is the main thing, and I can mention that now because obviously we've got 3 wins on the 4G. Obviously, it's a factor. It's a key factor. We've lost Rob Layton today, who's caught his studs in the turf and damaged his knee ligaments, and it is a factor. But listen, as we came into the game, there was no excuses. We spoke about that with the lads, and there was a good mentality, and we've had an enjoyable week where we've been able to switch the lads off mentally and a bit physically as well. But it's important that once the whistle went, we switched back on to what's required, and I felt in the main across the 90 minutes we did that.
And how do you do that, get them switch off after what had been such an intense period of fixtures?
Yeah, they had a couple of days off, and they were well deserved. But I think what is absolutely key is that when the lads train, and if the training is not as the duration as long as normal, because we were having that kind of reset week, that the standards are still high, and I can assure you that the training this week was right up there. And Steve said it's always good to see that we give the lads a break, but when they come into work and they mean business, and they took that into the performance today.
You touched on Rob Layton before. What's the diagnosis there?
Yeah, it's too early to say, but just on the last kick just before half time he caught his studs in the ground, so I really hope for Rob it's not too bad. He's had some bad luck at this ground. Equally delighted for Mark to come on and show a real calm assurance. It's never easy coming off the bench in any position, but particularly a keeper. But I thought he just came on and gave us a nice air of calmness and helped us get over the line.
And Jordan Davis came off in the second half as well after his first game back. How's he feeling?
Yeah, Jordy just had cramp, which obviously hasn't played for a long time at the start, but he's been training for 5 weeks. But listen, Elliot was ill, had a bit of sickness in the camp this week. Elliot and Sam Dolby was ill, sick overnight. Ollie Palmer's had problems as well, and we've just had to dig deep again. And I thought Jordan played his part in a good solid team performance today. He's been chomping at the bit. It's always frustrating when you can't get in the team, but today he's done his talking on the pitch like he always does.
All in all, with people to recover now, I guess another good chance to have a good week off again.
Yeah, not a week off. I think it's kind of getting the week off in terms of no midweek game. I think it's just for myself and all the staff to sit down on the way back today and plan the week out again, and look forward to next Saturday.